The reason financial documentary channels on YouTube are exploding in growth isn't just because of RPM or revenue per thousand views. We're living in a time marked by job loss, inflation, war, and economic instability, and people everywhere are searching for financial security and ways to protect their assets. Because of this growing demand, creating a faceless financial documentary channel can be an incredible opportunity. If you produce high-quality professional content, today's anxious audience will naturally be drawn in, boosting your watch time and your earnings. A successful example introduced by one user is the channel Economy Rewind, which launched just 2 months ago, and with only 52 videos has already gained around 168,000 subscribers. Several of their videos have reached millions and hundreds of thousands of views, and based on Social Blade data, they've generated around $11,000 in revenue. But what's the secret behind their success? They focus on economic history stories, behind-the-scenes narratives, cycles of power, empires, and political decisions, and present these topics in highly engaging documentary-style videos, so engaging that viewers stay until the very end, as if they're watching a cinematic film. The real question is, how can we create videos this compelling? In this tutorial, I'll teach you everything step by step, from choosing ideas and developing your narrative structure to production, editing, and channel growth techniques. But before we dive into the practical training, let's watch one completed example video so you can get a clear sense of the tone and final result. Let's get started.
In the smoldering ruins of Carthage, buried beneath layers of ash and Roman vengeance, lies a warning etched not in stone, but in the silent arithmetic of money. When the Third Punic War ended in 146 BCE, Rome didn't just destroy a city, it erased a rival monetary system, dismantled its trade networks, and seized control of the Mediterranean's financial arteries.
Finding ideas. The first step to succeeding in this niche is finding ideas that haven't been covered much, or getting to a trending topic earlier than everyone else. To discover these ideas, you should use tools like Google Trends to track daily trends and hot economic news, and then turn those news topics into video ideas. For example, if a story about the creator of Bitcoin starts trending, that alone can become a video with the title, "Who is the creator of Bitcoin?" It's that simple. Using Google Trends and economic news websites, you can always find fresh ideas. But I've made the process even easier for you. Just open the doc file I place in the description and copy the title prompt. Then search for QN AI on Google and open its official link. Paste a prompt and press enter. QN will instantly generate a list of 15 ideas for you. If you don't like the suggestions, simply type more ideas and it will give you more. With this method, you'll always have access to thousands of new ideas. Now that we've found our ideas, it's time to write the script. To keep viewers engaged from the beginning to the end, you need a script that is clear, smooth, and compelling. The most important point is that the script must stay simple and easy to understand, so the audience doesn't get confused. There's also an easier method. Open the doc file and copy the script prompt. Then paste it into QN. At the beginning of the prompt, there's a section where you enter your title or topic so the script can be generated specifically for that idea. For example, I select idea number 15, copy it, paste it into the designated section, and press enter so QN begins generating the script. This prompt is designed to create a screenplay similar to those used by top-performing channels. Once the first part is complete, simply type next part to continue the script from where it stopped, which allows you to easily generate full scripts even for long videos. In the end, I recommend adding your own creativity to the text to achieve the best possible result. Now it's time to create a professional voiceover so your documentary looks much more polished. The best option is to record the script yourself if you can, because audiences always connect better with a real human voice. But if for any reason you don't want to use your own voice, you can rely on AI. Just make sure to choose high-quality voices that match the documentary style, and never use robotic or unnatural voices. To create the voiceover, simply search Google AI Studio on Google and open the website. On the main page, click on Single Speaker Audio. Then go back to Qwen and copy your script. To keep things short, I select only a portion of the script and paste it in. Now you can listen to different available voices and choose the one that feels most aligned with the mood of your video. Make sure the tone and emotion of the voice fit the theme of your documentary. After selecting the voice, just click Run to generate the audio. As of the day I'm making this video, this service is completely free to use. And finally, once the audio is ready, you can easily download the final file. Now we reach the stage where our documentary becomes more engaging and professional. Image creation. To produce high-quality visuals, always experiment with different styles. The key point is never copy. From the very beginning, focus on building your own unique visual identity and brand. To start, simply open the doc file and copy the instruction from the image prompt section. Then paste it into QN and press enter. QN immediately begins generating image prompts based on your script. First, it creates 15 prompts, and if you need more, just ask it to continue and it will pick up right where it left off. Even if you want prompts for only a specific part of your text, just copy that section into QN and it will generate tailored image prompts in the same style. For creating the final images, go to Google, search for Meta AI, and open the official site. Meta AI is one of the best free tools for generating images and videos. Click on Create to enter the image generation panel. Now copy the prompt QN made for you and paste it into Meta AI. Set the model to image, change the aspect ratio to 16:9 for YouTube, and press generate. Within a few moments, stunning and artistic images will be produced. Repeat this process with the remaining prompts to create all the visuals you need. I recommend testing different styles and genres and customizing each prompt. With this method, you can create beautiful, cinematic, professional-looking images for every part of your script. Now that about 90% of the work is done, it's time to move on to editing. But before we dive into editing, we need to create a professional thumbnail for our video. To do this, simply go to your doc file, copy the thumbnail prompt, paste it into QN, and hit enter. QN will immediately generate a professional prompt for creating a thumbnail based on your script and title. Next, copy that prompt, go to Whisk, paste it, and click Generate. Within moments, professional thumbnails will be created, which you can customize however you like to achieve your desired result. Now let's move on to editing. Open CapCut and click on Create Project. From the Import section, bring in all your image and audio files. Start by placing the audio on the timeline. If there are long silent sections, remove them. Though in my video, there weren't many silences. Then select the entire audio file and click Create Compound Clip, so the audio becomes seamless and without cuts. Next, it's time to add images. Place the images on the timeline and try to synchronize them with the narration. The visuals should match the audio as closely as possible. If the timing isn't perfect in this tutorial, that's okay. The goal here is teaching the workflow. Once your images are aligned with the audio, it's time for keyframes. You can experiment with any editing style you prefer, and I highly recommend doing so. To use keyframes, select an image, place a keyframe at the beginning, move the timeline to the end of that image, and slightly increase the scale to create a cinematic zoom effect. Repeat this for all images to make your scenes more dynamic and visually engaging. Now let's add effects. I use a simple yet effective effect called black noise. Drag it onto the timeline and extend it to the end of your video to give it a more compelling visual feel. Next up are subtitles. Go to the Captions tab and click Generate. This may take some time, but eventually all subtitles will be created. Afterward, carefully check them for spelling mistakes and ensure everything is accurate. You can also apply stylish templates from the template section to make your text look more professional. For example, I chose this template because it looks visually appealing. Finally, your video is ready to export at the highest possible quality. A key tip for anyone starting on YouTube: always be creative and never give up. Even if your videos don't get views immediately, the winner is the one who is patient and persistent. The real secret to YouTube success is consistency and producing high-quality content. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and found it useful. If you liked the video, subscribe to the channel, hit like, and leave your suggestions in the comments. I'll see you soon with a new video and a brand new niche.
In the smoldering ruins of Carthage, buried beneath layers of ash and Roman vengeance, lies a warning etched not in stone, but in the silent arithmetic of money. When the Third Punic War ended in 146 BCE, Rome didn't just destroy a city, it erased a rival monetary system, dismantled its trade networks, and seized control of the Mediterranean's financial arteries. Yet even as Roman legions celebrated, their own economy was sowing the seeds of a quieter, more insidious collapse. Currency debasement. Silver denarii, once nearly pure, were gradually diluted with base metals to fund endless wars and bread and circus populism. Citizens didn't notice at first. Prices crept upward, wages stagnated, trust eroded. By the time Diocletian issued his edict on maximum prices in 301 CE, mandating death for price gouging, the empire's monetary soul was already bankrupt. History remembers Rome's fall as a tale of barbarians and decadence, but beneath the drama lay a financial rot that had been spreading for centuries. And today, from Beijing to Washington, from Brussels to Riyadh, we are replaying the same script, not with swords, but with balance sheets.